Hi there, it's Nick Johnson, the owner of Anytime Fitness in Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, and Abbotsford. Just giving you a quick holiday survival guide in video version. You'll see that you've also got it all written out there for you as well, but just some things that I use to get through the holidays. I know it's a tough time, both stress-wise and eating-wise and busy-wise and everything else. So here's how I managed to get through it. I've got 5 tips for you. All right, tip number 1, keep exercising. I know it's busy, I know it's crazy, I know it's hectic, but you gotta make time for yourself first. You're no good to anyone else if you're stressed out or if you're feeling like you're overeating and you're just not mentally there. So make time for yourself. The way you do this, put it in your schedule, whether you use Outlook, Google Calendar, or you just have a calendar on the fridge. Schedule it in for your week first. That's the most important thing. Try to add in 1 extra gym session per week. So maybe over the next couple weeks, try and get into the gym 2 more times than you're used to on a given week. That's really going to help. It's going to help you burn through those calories, and you're not going to have to worry about so much what you're eating. If you've got a big event coming up, so whether it's Christmas dinner or a work party, try to get into the gym that day beforehand, right? So that way when you go and you maybe have a little bit too much to eat that night, those calories are going to be put to good use, helping you recover from your hard workout. Okay, so number 1 is keep exercising, keep going to the gym. Number 2 is when nothing's going on, when it's just a normal day in December, eat healthy, because you know there's going to be those other days where we're going to have big events and parties, and it's going to be hard to eat healthy. So on those days where there's nothing going on, stick to nice healthy foods. Eat light before eating heavy. So what does this mean? If you know you have a big dinner coming up in the evening or a party or something like that, before that, during the day, breakfast and lunch, just eat really light. Save all those calories for dinner. I'm not saying you necessarily need to starve yourself or anything like that. Just try to consume less calories and nice clean calories, so that when the dinner comes around and you know you're going to have a lot to eat, you're not blowing your daily calorie requirements completely out. Also, try intermittent fasting. Before you do, obviously check with your doctor. It's something that Jen and I do. I know I've talked about it before, but I think intermittent fasting is fantastic. We do a 16-8. It's called a 16-8 intermittent fast, which means we fast for 16 hours and we eat for 8 hours. So for Jen and I, my wife, it looks like 8 p.m. at night we stop eating and we don't have anything until noon the next day. It works very well. It's really easy. And so in the morning we'll just have water or black coffee, and that's about it. There's lots of great resources. I've got a link down in here towards an ebook by a doctor talks about intermittent fasting. So have a look at that. Number four, load up on the veggie tray before the cheese tray and the chocolate tray. Really simple. So when you're out at the parties or whatever else, have some of the vegetable tray first, and then you can move on to the cheese tray and the chocolate tray. All it's going to do is going to fill you up a little bit. It's going to make you eat probably a little less cheese, a little less chocolate. It's a sneaky little tactic, but it works really well. Final thing is when you do have that big turkey dinner or ham or whatever you're having in the holidays, eat the lean stuff first. So stick mostly to white meat. I love dark meat, but what I'll have is I'll have some white meat first because the dark meat tends to carry most of the fat. And try not to have too much skin. Great little trick about gravy too. Instead of pouring gravy all over everything, just put a little bit on the side of the plate and then dip your stuff into it. That's really going to help you. It's going to make you consume a little bit less gravy than you might. Outside of that, have a great and safe and wonderful holiday. Don't worry too much about your diet and everything else. There's plenty of time to fix that in the new year. Just try and make a few smart decisions here and there, and hopefully we see you in the gym a little bit. All right? Have a great holiday, and we'll see you soon.